Alright fellas, let's get real for a minute. If your mornings don't feel the way they used to, and you know exactly what I'm hinting at, you need to listen up. You already start every day with a cup of coffee, right? But what if that same cup could do more than just wake you up? What if it could boost blood flow, keep your energy steady, and even bring back those reliable morning moments you thought were long gone? I'm Dr. Sophia Carter. For over a decade, I've been helping men tackle these exact issues as a urologist. And here's the truth. Some of the most powerful solutions aren't hiding in a pill bottle. They're sitting right inside your kitchen. Today I'll reveal exactly what to stir into your coffee to turn it into more than just a caffeine hit. This is about transforming your routine into something that fuels performance all day. And no, this isn't woo stuff. Everything I'll share is backed by serious research. We're talking peer-reviewed science, plus years of success from guys I've worked with directly. Now, coffee by itself. Sure, it perks you up, gets your heart pumping, sharpens your focus. But here's the problem. Plain coffee is a quick fix. It spikes your energy, then drops you flat by mid-morning. 1 cup, maybe 2, then the crash. And while caffeine gives a short circulation boost, it doesn't fix the deeper changes happening as you age. After 50, testosterone dips, blood vessels stiffen, and suddenly that caffeine jolt is like slapping duct tape on a cracked water pipe. You don't need a temporary lift. You need a daily ritual that actually addresses what's happening inside your body. Imagine it this way. You wouldn't fill a Ferrari with cheap fuel. Well, your body past 50 deserves premium, not regular. The good news? You can upgrade your coffee with everyday ingredients. Most of them cheap, some already in your kitchen, that turn that morning brew into a tool for real performance. First up, cinnamon. Not a mountain of it, just a quarter to half a teaspoon depending on taste. But don't grab any old kind. Aim for Ceylon cinnamon, not the more common cassia version. Why? Because Ceylon is lower in coumarin, which in high doses can stress your liver. And here's why cinnamon is so powerful. It's nature's blood sugar regulator. Studies show it can drop fasting blood sugar by as much as 29%. And blood sugar control? It's critical for strong erections. See, when your sugar levels keep spiking and crashing, those tiny blood vessels that feed your penis, the ones thinner than a strand of hair, start to get damaged. That's glycation. Sugar molecules gumming up your arteries, almost like syrup hardening inside tiny pipes. Cinnamon fights back with polyphenol that smooth things out and stabilize your levels. And it doesn't stop there. Cinnamon gently warms the body by relaxing blood vessels through vasodilation. That warming comes from cinnamaldehyde, which also boosts nitric oxide, the exact same molecule Viagra relies on. Guys tell me it smooths out their energy, no jitters, no sudden crash. One contractor I treated said it was the difference between nodding off after lunch and powering through until dinner. Plus the flavor. It gives your coffee that cozy, spiced richness you'd pay for at a fancy cafe. Cultures from Mexico to the Middle East have been adding cinnamon to coffee for centuries, long before modern science confirmed the benefits. Next, cocoa powder. And I mean real unsweetened cocoa, the dark, almost black kind. A single teaspoon stirred in and your coffee becomes something else entirely. Cocoa is packed with flavonoids, especially epicatechin and catechin, the compounds that give dark chocolate its health halo. Their magic trick? Supercharging nitric oxide production. If you're not familiar, nitric oxide is basically the master key for erections. It's the signal telling blood vessels, open wide, let blood in. When you're young, your body produces it easily. By 50, production is cut nearly in half. Cocoa brings it back online. One study in the Journal of Hypertension showed men drinking cocoa daily had blood flow improvements rivaling some meds, but without the nasty side effects. We're talking a 30% boost in arterial dilation. And it's not just physical. Cocoa has mood-lifting compounds like anandamides, the bliss chemicals your brain makes when you're in love. Plus phenylethylamine, a natural mood booster. Remember, half of performance is mental. And here's another kicker. Cocoa is loaded with magnesium, crucial for testosterone and muscle function, and something most guys lack. The taste? Think mocha without the sugar bomb. Too bitter at first? Add a pinch of stevia or monk fruit. Zero blood sugar spike, all the benefits. Now let's talk maca powder. This one's fascinating. In Peru they call it natural Viagra, but it doesn't work like the pill. Instead of forcing blood flow for a few hours, it helps your body rebuild its own hormone balance over time. Grown 14,000 feet up in the Andes, Maca survives brutal conditions, which packs it full of resilience-building nutrients. 19 amino acids, vitamins C and E, zinc, calcium, iron, magnesium, plus rare compounds called macamides and machenes found nowhere else. The research is impressive. In 2009, men taking just over 2 grams a day, about a teaspoon, reported noticeable boosts in desire and function after 12 weeks. Another study found increases in sperm count and motility. The key is maca's role as an adaptogen. It doesn't dump hormones into your body. It signals your hypothalamus and pituitary, the control centers, to produce more naturally. So the effects are steady, cumulative, not a flash in the pan. Flavor-wise, it's nutty, almost like butterscotch or malted milk. Yellow maca is the mildest. Red is often linked to prostate health. Black is tied to stamina and energy. I usually suggest starting with yellow. And while it takes 2 to 3 weeks to notice the difference, the results are sustainable. Guys report more drive, sharper thinking, stronger workouts, and just feeling more like themselves. One teacher I treated said it felt like someone flipped the lights back on in his brain. Coconut oil might sound strange in coffee, but trust me on this. Blend in a teaspoon and suddenly your cup turns creamy and rich, with energy that lasts for hours. Number 10 a.m. crash, no reaching for donuts. Here's why. Testosterone is built from cholesterol and fats, good fats. If you've been on a low-fat diet, you may have unintentionally starved your hormone production. Coconut oil provides medium-chain triglycerides or MCTs. Unlike regular fats, MCTs bypass the long digestive process and head straight to the liver for instant energy. Think of it as premium jet fuel for your body. Around 60% of coconut oil is MCTs, especially lauric acid, which also fights microbes and supports immunity. Studies even show MCTs can bump testosterone by up to 20% compared to other fats, while boosting thyroid health and metabolism. And the bonus? The fat slows caffeine absorption, so instead of a shaky spike and crash cycle, you get a smooth, steady release. But here's the catch, you've got to blend it. Stirring leaves an oily slick floating on top. Blend it, froth it, or shake it hard in a jar and you get a latte-like foam that tastes amazing. Start small, half a teaspoon so your stomach adjusts. Work up slowly, or switch to concentrated MCT oil if digestion is tricky. The texture alone is worth it, like a gourmet cafe drink you made at home. Finally, ginger. Fresh, grated, or powdered, this root is a circulation powerhouse. Packed with gingerols and showgales, it slashes inflammation, opens blood vessels, and here's the wild part. It actually protects your testicles from oxidative stress. Think about it. Your testicles deal with constant heat from sitting, tight clothing, toxins, and normal metabolic stress. They need to stay cooler than the rest of your body to function. Ginger acts almost like a shield, keeping testosterone production strong. One 2012 study showed men supplementing daily saw nearly an 18% jump in testosterone in just 3 months. Another study found improvements in sperm count and motility. Researchers believe ginger boosts luteinizing hormone, the signal that tells your testicles, make more testosterone. Flavor-wise, ginger adds a spicy kick that wakes up your entire system. Not harsh, just warming. Fresh ginger delivers that immediate circulation punch, while powder is more concentrated for long-term effects. I recommend fresh if you can swing it. Start with a 1/4 teaspoon of powder or a small slice of fresh root. If your stomach's sensitive, go easy at first. And if you're on blood thinners, talk to your doctor before going heavy. But overall, ginger has been trusted for over 5,000 years and for good reason. Now you might be thinking, am I supposed to turn breakfast into a chemistry experiment every morning? Nope. Here's the simple way. Start with one ingredient. Just one. Try cinnamon for a week, see how your body reacts. Next week add cocoa. You don't need all 5 every day. In fact, too much too soon can upset your stomach. The lazy version? Mix cinnamon and cocoa in a jar, keep it next to your coffee pot, and scoop in a spoonful each morning. Or just pick maca and make that your thing. But if you want the full upgrade, here's my personal weekend recipe. Brew your coffee, then blend it with a teaspoon coconut oil, half teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon cocoa, and a thin slice of ginger. 30 seconds later, you've got a frothy cafe-quality drink that actually works for you instead of against you. Just don't overload it. More isn't better here. Start small, be consistent, and give your body time. You've been running on one system for decades. It won't shift overnight. Commit for at least a month before judging results. And please skip the sugary versions, sweetened cocoa, candied ginger, cinnamon sugar. That undoes everything. Here's my challenge for you. Tomorrow, add a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon to your morning coffee. Do it every day for the next 30 days. That's it. No overthinking. Week 2, layer in cocoa. Week 3, try maca 3 days that week. Week 4, add coconut oil or ginger, whichever calls to you. Track how you feel, energy, mood, workouts, even those morning situations. Write it down in your phone or on your fridge. 1 to 10 every day. I guarantee you'll notice a shift. Most men who stick with this never go back. For a starter combo, try cinnamon, cocoa, and maca for a month. $15 total, and the payoff could be you feeling like yourself again. Gentlemen, decline is not inevitable. Your coffee can be more than a wake-up call. Can be a daily tool for vitality, for performance, for getting back the edge you thought was gone. These aren't exotic, expensive superfoods. They're simple, affordable, time-tested, and backed by science. So tomorrow morning, as you pour that cup, remember, you're holding the chance to upgrade your day, your energy, your health. Small shifts, big results. Drop a comment below and tell me what you're already adding to your coffee. I want to hear it. And if you try one of these, come back and share your results. Your story could be the nudge another guy needs to get started. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe for more real conversations about men's health after 50. No judgment, no gimmicks, just practical solutions that work. And share this with a buddy who could use the boost. Sometimes the best gift you can give is information that changes someone's life. Until next time, I'm Dr. Sophia Carter, reminding you, small changes lead to big results. Stay strong, gentlemen.